as a benefit. The engagement we're seeing here is an example of an American raid, one of many that would have been taking place up and down Lake Ontario. When the Americans took control of Lake Ontario, they used that opportunity to attack British supply depots and raid locations up and down the lake. The British, when they were in control of Lake Ontario, did the same towards the Americans. And the main way that you're going to try to interdict the enemy is hit supply depots, hit camp stops. Supplies was a huge problem for both sides, and if you can interrupt that, you delay the ability for the enemy
What's that?
to resupply troops that are out
Okay.
on the frontier. Now, the American forces, there's a mixture of regular forces in the traditional American blue. There are some militia, and there are also naval forces out in the field as well. The American Navy was actually quite professional during the War of 1812. Probably their best performing arm of the military during this time period.
Come to the recover when you're ready.
Now, I should ask, there are some good loyal Canadians in the crowd, right? You'll be pleased to learn that there is a unit on the front that historically was 100% Canadian. They're fighting with the Americans. 153 Canadians, mostly from the Niagara, in 1813 joined with the American forces, forming the Canadian Volunteers. The Canadian Volunteers were actually a pretty hard-fighting unit, and that was because they understood what would happen if captured. All of their officers had applied in absentia and had the sentence of death over their heads, with orders being that if captured, the sentence was to be carried out immediately. Their commander, by the name of Joseph Wilcox, was actually a member of the legislature for Upper Canada when he accepted his commission, and in 1813 even burned down his constituency of Newark, present-day Niagara-on-the-Lake. But good news, he did get what was coming to him. At the Siege of Fort Erie in 1814, during a skirmish, he was shot and killed and received the best end you could get for a Canadian traitor.